Flosstube, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm the Lancashire Stitcher. Today is Saturday the 8th of January 2022. Happy New Year. And this is Flosstube number 36. If you're new here, welcome. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch. Sometimes I do include other crafts, but not today. And if you're returning, welcome back. It's lovely to be chatting with you all again. It's just over a week since I did my last video, so I don't have a great lot to show you, so it's probably going to be quite a quick video today, but yeah, I do have some things to show you. So first I have a finish, which is, I've got my board. Oh, I've got my big board. Right, it's my temperature typography from last year, completely finished, not straight, and there we go. We had quite a warm end to 2021. We've got some green there at the end. It was the warmest New Year on record here in the UK. I think it was about 14 degrees, maybe warmer on New Year's Eve. It was 14 degrees on New Year's Day, I remember that. So yeah, it was quite warm. So yeah, completely finished. I just need to get it in a frame now. I'm hoping to do that over the next couple of weeks. So that's that one. The big board, I got that the other day from Hobbycraft. It's to do my One Nation flag. I'm hoping to get the frame today, and then I can get it backed onto the board and framed. So hopefully I'll have that to show you in my next video. So that's my finish. I'm gonna have to move that because it's in my way now. Right, there we go. So whips. I didn't get to stitch on Lady of the Flag last Sunday. I went on a walk, and yeah, it was a long day, so yeah, I didn't get to stitch on her. So hopefully I'll have, well, no, I will have that to show you in my next video. So my first one today is Royal Holiday by Mirabilia. I'm stitching this as part of a SAL. It's called the USNZ Royal Holiday SAL. There's quite a few of us now in it. Started off with Globetrotting Stitcher Amy and Stitch Addict Sarah, and then Nancy Duquette joined in, and I know the Scottish Stitchers joined in, and there's Andreas as well, but I'll put links to everybody who's joined in as far as I know down below in the description box. So as you can see, I've done her crown. I don't know if you can see how sparkly that crown is, but it's absolutely gorgeous. There's still some beads to go in it, but yeah, her crown is all the Japanese gold crownic number 4 braid. So yeah, I've done that, and I did more of her hair as well. But yeah, she's gorgeous. I just love her. This is 32 count Dusky Rose Murano Regana by Pole Stitches. So yeah, I'm just loving how she's coming out. Stitch on her on a Wednesday. Yeah, she's getting too big for the Q snap, so yeah, I'll be having to move her to a bigger one soon. I do find stitching on the bigger Q snaps more difficult though. It's harder to get rounds when you're trying to stitch. My next one is Aphrodite Mermaid by Mirabilia. Stitch on this on a Friday, so she got stitched on yesterday, and I've done this fin over the last couple of weeks. There's a lot of the blue crownic in there, so I don't know if you can see the sparkle. Can't see the sparkle from on the screen at the minute, but I'm hoping that you can see it. There's a lot of crownic in this, so yeah. This is 32 count Before the Storm linen by Sparklies. Yeah, there we go. It's that one. My next one is my Mill Hill Monday piece, which is Wanda's Wands. But buttons and beads kit with the colours in this. And oops, I've got that much done. So this is part of the roof, and then we've got the top window, the window above. Oh, so as you can see, I've got this, it's this bit I'm working on here. So yeah, so that's what I've got done. As I said, I'm putting the beads in as I go along. So yeah, lots of beads in this one as well. There we go. And then it's a new start, which is my temperature butterflies by Stitchin Mommy. Stitching on this every day, using the maximum temperature from the day before. And this year I'm using the cold temperature key that Stitchin Mommy provides, because last year I did the varied key, and yeah, the most we got was some orange. So yeah, hoping to get some reds this year. I'll show you my progress. That is what I've got done. So I've stitched on it this morning, so it's got up to yesterday. So basically this is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, and then day 7. So then day 8 will be up here. So you're going from wing to wing. There's also this dark grey, there's lines in the butterfly as well, but I'm going to leave that till the top part of the wing's finished, because as you know, you should do light colours before you do dark colours, and then you're not getting bits mixed in. So yeah, that's my temperature butterflies so far. And then my last whip is Xbox controller by the Needle and Floss. This is an Etsy chart. You buy it on Etsy, I'll put the link down below. And this is one of my letters of the month pieces for January, and I want to get a finish on it, and that is what I've got done so far. You can see we've got some lovely patterns in there, and then I've started on the buttons here. I've run out of this colour. I've got some on order, so it should arrive in the next few days. I think it's DMC 762. So yeah, so I'm probably going to put this aside for a couple of days till the new one comes along, and then I can get on with it again. I'll do something else over the next few days. There we go. But I do really like this. Stitching this for my husband. I did him a PlayStation controller by the Needle and Floss 2020, and then I'm doing this one now. So they are my whips. So as I said, not stitched on many different pieces, but I have done quite a lot of stitching. So I'm quite happy with what I've got done in, like I say, just over a week. It was a week last Thursday since I did my last video. Right, so giveaways. In my last video, I was giving away this, which is Flamingo Bells by Hands On Design. And the winner is Lisa S. Stitches. So congratulations, Lisa. I do know Lisa. Lisa does her own Flosstube. So yeah, if you message me or email me, and I'll get this in the post to you. I do have another giveaway, which I'm going to do now. I've decided, I've got these two letters from Nora. I've got the letter A and the letter H. So I'm going to do them as two separate giveaways. So I'm going to use the same word. The word is letters. So if you use the word letters in your comment, if you have a preference for which one you'd like, then please say it. And if you draw them for the other one, then I can just skip and draw somebody else. But if you're not bothered which one you get, just put letters. And then I'll draw these in time for my next video, which will be the weekend of the 22nd and 23rd of January. which is why I've done a video today, and then I'm back on the weekends, you know, we're back on the routine. So yeah, so the letters A and H, I stitched these a while ago for people, so I don't think I'll be stitching them again, and I don't tend to stitch the same thing twice. So yeah, so if you'd like those, say the word letters in your comment. Please be over 18 so you can give me your address. Please don't say the word giveaway, draw, or anything else that tells people that I'm doing a giveaway, and because I'll draw them in 2 weeks' time. So yeah, that's that. So dear me, I forgot to mention, I've started using a thing on to track my stitching. I'm just opening my iPad, and it's by Teresa Little Stitcher. I've just got a thing up on a blog up on the iPad, and it's her project tracker. So I've downloaded that, and I'm tracking what stitching I do. All it does is tracks what days you stitch on each project. So at the end of the year or the end of the month, you can see how many days you've stitched on different whips. You can also put that it's a new start, you can put that you've finished it, you can put that you've fully finished it. So I just thought I'm going to give that a go this year. I usually just use a diary, and I just thought, well, this is perfect, because it works out how many days you've worked on each thing. And then at the end of the year, any whips that I don't stitch on, because you know I've got a lot, I'm going to decide whether they're going, whether I'm going to make them UFOs, as in they're not going to get worked on again, because there are a lot in there that I've not worked on for years. So yeah, so I'll put a link down for this down below, but it's an Excel file, but yeah, I'm finding it really useful at the minute. So yeah, that's what I'm using. There we go. So haul, the only haul I've got is my threads for the stocking that I'm going to do for my other grandson. It uses pearl number 5 cotton DMC, which is, I'm using DMC because you can't get the classic colourworks anymore. I bought these ones from Hobbycraft, they did have some in Hobbycraft, and I managed to get 4 out of the, I think it's 16 altogether that I needed. I managed to get 4, or is it 20? I managed to get 4 from Hobbycraft, and then the rest have arrived this morning. I got these from Peakside Needleworks. So look at those colours. So they're not the same as using the classic colourworks because there's no variation in them, but I do like those colours. So yeah, they're my pearl cotton, so I can start on the stocking soon. I think that's the only haul I've got this time. I showed a lot last time, so yeah. And the other thing is that my stocking, the one that mysteriously disappeared in the post, finally got to where it was going the other day. Basically, my son-in-law had to go to the delivery office and ask for it because they hadn't attempted to deliver it, even though I'd paid for track 24, which means it's supposed to get delivered within 24 hours. They had attempted to deliver it the day after I posted it, but then they took it back to the delivery office, and my daughter rearranged delivery, but then it never turned up. And I phoned Royal Mail and they opened a case, but then nothing happened. And then my son-in-law went to the delivery office and picked it up. Why they couldn't push it through the letterbox, I have no idea, because I didn't ask for a signature. You know, you can pay extra and ask for a signature, but I didn't, because I never do, because people can't sign for things at the minute with COVID. But yeah, it just disappeared. So anyway, it's got there now. I'll put a picture up of my grandson holding it. I've blocked out his face because, yeah, my daughter doesn't like his picture being on social media too much anyway, and I did put the picture on Facebook earlier, but then I'm not going to put it on here because anybody can see it. So yeah, where my settings on Facebook are just for my friends. So yeah. So yeah, so I am so happy it got there. When she phoned me up to tell me they got it, I was like, yes, hooray. I was so worried. I know I'd get compensation if it didn't arrive, but I spent so long making that stocking, and so no amount of money would ever make up for that. So yeah, it's yeah, I'm just so happy it got there. She can use it next Christmas. So yeah, happy that's going, and I can start on the next one now. So yeah, I think life update. There hasn't been much going on over the past week. The only thing is that I've been having to do daily COVID tests because I've been in contact with people with COVID. One was over Christmas, and then so I did 7 days. In England, if you are in contact with somebody who has tested positive for COVID and you have been fully vaccinated, you just do 7 days of lateral flow tests. If they're negative, you're fine. If you're positive, then obviously you isolate. So I had to do 7 days of lateral flow tests because of that, and then I just finished that, and then the guy who I work at the library with on a Wednesday tested positive on Thursday morning. So so I've had to start the lateral flow test every day again. So yeah, I'm assuming because I had COVID last year that I've got some immunity, but I am still testing. You know, I'm not completely naive thinking, you know, I've had it, so I'm not going to get it again, because I do know people who've had it twice. So yeah, I'm still testing every day. And then my husband's also been in contact with somebody with COVID. Probably, we think it's from the golf course, so he's having to do daily tests as well. So yeah, it's fun. But we've now got the tests that you just do your nose, so it's not so bad. The throat one, I don't like those at all. But yeah, I'm doing the nose ones, so we'll just keep going. And no doubt when I finish doing that, I'll get told I've been in contact with somebody again. But yeah, the business is yeah, I've had a few orders. I did put a special offer on my website, 2 for 1 for January, and I've had a few requests for quotes and a few people paying invoices and things. So yeah, I'll be getting some work in over the next week or so. I've also changed how I do my invoices and quotes. I use a company called SumUp that I can do the invoices on there. It's so much quicker, and people can pay through SumUp. I've also started doing gift vouchers on my website. A lady emailed me over Christmas asking me if I do gift vouchers, and I thought, oh, what a good idea. But I didn't know how to set it up or anything, or how to run a gift voucher service. So I was looking on the internet and found this SumUp, and they do the gift voucher. They can provide the gift vouchers. So I've set it up all through that. So hopefully that'll make my life a bit easier. Also, people who use my service, because they'll be able to pay through that instead of just doing a bank transfer. Me, but yeah, hopefully things will start picking up now. Now we've got the Christmas quiet out of the way, and it's just so nice to be back in a routine. I've been walking, not walked this past few days. We've had snow here in Darwin. We had snow on Thursday. We got up on Thursday morning, there was snow on the ground, but apparently there wasn't snow at the other side of the town centre. It was only a small town, and yet we had snow up here and not down there. And then yesterday it was the same again. We got snow again yesterday morning, and it went again last night. And then today it's just absolutely pouring down. So I'm hoping to go on a walk tomorrow, but again it's forecast to rain again tomorrow, but I'll see how it goes. I'm just going to do a walk on my own tomorrow. But last week I did do over 20 miles. I walked last Saturday and Sunday, and then I walked on Tuesday. So yeah, I did over 20 miles. So yeah, I've signed up for the 1,000 miles. There's a magazine here in the UK called Country Walking, and every year they do a walk 1,000 miles in a year. And the past 2 years I've signed up for it, and then COVID, we got locked down, so you couldn't go on long walks, and you know, so I've not done it. But I'm determined I'm going to do it this year. So yeah, we shall see how it goes. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get out, or I'll be able to get out, weather depending. The thing with the snow is, if it snows, my street is pretty bad with it. You know, it's only a small street, but it's a hill, and if we get snow, it's usually treacherous on our road, so you struggle to get on and off the street. And then Darwin is quite hilly anyway, and there's been times that I've had to leave my car in the centre of town and walk back up the hill. So if there's a forecast of snow, or if it started snowing, I don't like to go anywhere I'm going to be out for a few hours, because you might not get back, basically. So yeah, but yeah, hopefully it should be okay now. Like I say, we've got rain today, so it's not too bad. It's just pouring, absolutely pouring down. The husband's golf club got closed today because of the rain and the snow we've had over the few days, so he's gone to a driving range somewhere today. Not clean, but yeah, don't do golf. So yeah, so I think that's it for now. Like I said, it's a quickish video. I'll be back in 2 weeks' time, back out on the usual routine of every 2 weeks. Hopefully I'll have more stitching to show you, and some other things to show you. So happy stitching, happy new year. Hope everything's been okay with everybody. I do love reading all your comments. I do read them all. And look after yourselves and those you love, and bye for now.